What is going on, block party team? All right, first of all, you're probably asking yourself, what is a block party? And we're going to get to that in 1 second. But first, I just want to say thank you so much for serving with us at Back to School Bash. We literally could not do a big event like this without you. And so even on a simple level as week to week at Journey Students, we could not do this ministry without you. And so we're so thankful, one, that you would give up a Wednesday for our middle school team who normally meets on Sundays, who's coming out to serve on our Wednesday crew. We just want to say thank you. And I wanted to give you as much direction and vision behind what we're doing for all the environments as a whole. And so, first of all, our block party is kind of our outside environment, okay? So we're going to have inside environment. We're going to have things like mini golf. We're going to have pickleball. We're going to have a drawing station, a roping station. Like, all of this is going to be inside. But our block party is what's going to be going on outside, all right? A couple things for you to know. One, what we're doing outside is so important because, one, that's the first thing students see when they pull up. More than that, that's what parents see. So parents are not going to actually get to see what's inside because parents aren't allowed to come in. But what they do get to see is when they drop their kids off, what's happening outside. And so that's one why we've got environments outside, is not so much just for the kids, but it's also for the parents because they're not going to get to see Back to School Bash. So a couple things outside, we're going to have a few things set up. This is kind of our just outside environment. We're going to have music playing. We're going to have horseshoes, henceforth country versus country club kind of going on out there. We've got some horseshoe game going on. We also have a cornhole that's going to be happening, a little, I call it hillbilly golf. I don't know what the term is, but it's basically like ladder golf, where you've got the little ladders with golf balls with a string in between it, and they kind of throw it at it. We're gonna have that out front as well, and also spike ball with like and then our gaga ball pit out front as well. And so little bit that you guys need to know your role as far as the night goes. So one thing, we want every student to be known by name, loved, valued, and cared for. And that only happens through conversations, right? And so on the back of our leader cards, we have something called the 3-2-1. So have 3 meaningful conversations with students, pray for 2 students, and meet 1 new student. And so first of all, your primary goal, like it's a win if you do this at the end of the night, is if you complete your 3-2-1. So meeting and having 3 meaningful conversations, praying for 2 students, and meeting 1 new student. And tonight, that night's going to be a great night to meet a lot of new students. And so first things first is you guys just going to go around and facilitate the different environments, whether it's playing cornhole or bags with a student. Maybe it's playing horseshoes or hillbilly golf, or watching the gaga ball pit and hanging out playing some games with students. But you guys get to facilitate relationships out front, going around meeting students, talking to students, making sure nobody runs away, making sure nobody gets hit by a car or anything crazy like that. You guys get the opportunity just to kind of be like security, but also the relational security to meet with students. And so just one kind of circulating between the different environments, talking to students, meeting them, and that's going to happen right off the rip. So our block party starts at 6, and so we're asking our leaders to come at 5:30. So coming out, making sure, one, that you are connecting with the students. We're going to have welcoming teams who are welcoming students, but you can talk to students, meet students out there, throw some football around, talk to students. And so your honestly role is to be as relational as you can with students out there, and also to make sure, one, nobody leaves, nobody gets hurt, and everything kind of runs smoothly. So once the students get dismissed to go into service, you guys are free to go ahead and move your way into service, or whatever role that I've got you assigned for the rest of the night. But that's going to be happening on the front end of service. It's our goal that all of our leaders go into our service and worship with our students. So once we let students go into the service around 7, go ahead and head in there with them. But all that to say, I cannot wait for Back to School Bash, and I thank you guys for taking the time to serve with us, and we could not do this without you. All right, see you guys at Back to School Bash.